It's the next step in music production.
It's that wonderful eureka moment you get when you see tech sometimes.
For me, this was like being a kid at Christmas.
I was blown away.
You're no longer bound by not having musical knowledge.
Just allowed me to do what I wanted to do so much easier, quicker.
If I had something like that when I started making music, I'd be completely way ahead. My ideas and my workflow.
This is it.
The DUBLER Studio Kit converts your voice into the ultimate MIDI controller, so you can select samples, control synths, control effects, all live and all using the voice. I'm George, the founder of Vocally Music, and I've been working on the DUBLER Studio Kit for 3 years. So what we wanted to do was think, is there something that we could create that could allow you to use your voice directly into your workflow? The DUBLER Studio Kit is a combination of a dedicated USB microphone. We've selected components for low latency and for noise reduction of handling noise, combined with our desktop software, which is Mac or PC, and it's a standalone app, so it works with any DAW. So if you're using a digital audio workstation, and that could be anything from something like GarageBand, all the way through to Logic, Reason, Cubase, Ableton, then you can lay down any part using your voice and using the DUBLER Studio Kit. So to use the DUBLER Studio Kit, you open up the desktop software. It's a standalone app, and you go into your DAW and you choose DUBLER in the drop-down list of MIDI devices, as you would any MIDI controller. The functionality is basically split into two parts. You've got triggering samples and you've got controlling synths. On the controlling synth side, it's tracking pitch, and you can also do things like lock the pitch key if you want. The second part of the functionality is to do with triggering samples, and for this you teach it your specific voice.
You can just pick the mic up, use your voice, and the sound that you're trying to create will translate. 10 seconds per hit. Pick the note that you want it to translate to, pull up a kit that I'm liking the sound of, and I can literally just go, just translate that into the MIDI that I need it to.
In actual fact, maybe you don't even want to do any beatboxing. Maybe you want to use clicking and clapping or tapping on different things, and you can teach it all of those sounds and use any of them to be triggering samples through your DAW.
I can pass the mic and my footstep triggered a drum loop, and I realised, hang on, I can use my feet to trigger it, I can use claps, I can use clicks, and I've managed to make beats using my body and the mic, which is so exciting.
It certainly speeds up elements of the workflow. You can do that very quickly and intuitively, but actually people will be using it in all sorts of different ways.
I thought automatically it's a way for me to simultaneously put down my beats layer whilst I'm playing something intricate on the piano. So for me, I'd be able to play two instruments at once.
It's doing what I'm doing with my voice in real time. It's incredible. I've not found any other piece of kit that's able to do that, not even close.
I can see it changing the way we work, in the sense that it's going to be a lot quicker. Just stop trying to describe it and just do it. Here's the mic, just do it.
I'm a person who has a million ideas going through my head at once, especially when I'm making music. My first reaction when I tried the DUBLER Studio Kit was I was very surprised at how quick I could get things done. I think one of the main things that cripples producers is their workflow. I use this for the drums.
It's great for capturing your ideas because it's so much fun as well just to play around with. You can just use the instrument that every person in the world has, your voice.
For actually a lot of the people that we worked with, they have stems of ideas, but the moment of expression is the moment that becomes real. So this isn't something which is going to be generating audio. This is something that's a creative tool for the musician.
You can do your beats, you can do your synths, any instrument that you have on your DAW, you can use your voice to trigger it. I know so many vocalists who don't play instruments, and that's really blocking them from being able to create music.
Be able to control not just the notes that you're sending to a synth, but also to control other parameters using your voice. It's a really exciting idea, really cool. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of those live looping beatboxers or electronic music performers, not just beatboxers, who are going to really get excited about this as an idea.
For the past 3 years, we've been working on the DUBLER Studio Kit, and it's come a really long way. We've been testing it with loads of artists, we've been going all around the world on different demos, at different events, at different awards, and all this time we've been refining the technology, refining the user interaction, and now we're finally at the point where we're ready to launch. And we're really excited to see what kind of music all the different artists and all the different users are going to produce. Thank you so much for your support, and we can't wait to hear what you're going to do with it.
As the saying goes, practice makes perfect, but playing the saxophone can be a challenge. Yes, we know. The saxophone is a loud and heavy instrument. That is the reason why at Odyssey Music we have developed Travel Sax, the smallest and lightest electronic saxophone in the world that helps you practice and play whenever and wherever you want. Travel Sax weighs less than 300 grams and its size is comparable to a small water bottle, making it a great solution for any kind of musician who wants to practice on the go. Wouldn't it be nice to use your spare time to practice your saxophone licks? Imagine how fast your skills would improve if you could play in the airplane, in the bus, or even on the train going to work. For the first time ever, you will be able to practice without disturbing others, no matter when you practice or where you practice. To ensure that playing the Travel Sax is as close as possible to practicing with a conventional saxophone, we have mimicked the design and position of the keys, as well as the experience needed to play them. Its highly sensitive breath sensor allows you to have full control of the volume while using a regular saxophone mouthpiece. It can be easily paired with any smartphone devices via Bluetooth and works with thousands of music apps, opening a whole world of endless possibilities. For example, if you use compatible apps such as GarageBand, it will allow you to play a wide variety of instruments, record, and even compose your own music. Developing Travel Sax has been a combined effort of both professional as well as amateur saxophone players, who help our team understand the needs and pains of this community so we could provide the perfect portable solution. But it does not stop here. Our dream and passion at Odyssey Music is to facilitate the journey that every musician goes through when developing and improving his or her skills, making it as easy and as effective as possible with the usage of our own Travel Sax app. This app aims to help musicians with step-by-step video tutorials and daily tracking of their progress. Regardless of the level of expertise they have, musicians can benefit widely from the app. From simplifying the process of learning how to play the saxophone for beginners, to developing and creating their own music for a more advanced audience. Support us in this Kickstarter campaign and take advantage of the special prices we are offering. To thank you for your support, we will get yours personalized. Don't miss this unique opportunity and get yours now. Where will your next practice session be? Mine is here. Travel Sax. Play anytime, anywhere.